All right. Hello. Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. Welcome. We're going to be talking about Tasha K, and also we're going to be talking about, Cardi B. Let's definitely put them on the docket here. This is pretty much, I'm glad that we are just here talking about these two yet again. Both of these two individuals are back in the news concerning bankruptcy, right? So now, one of the headlines that on All Hip Hop said Tasha K bankruptcy claim rejected. I'm sorry. The judge ordered her to pay Cardi B $4 million. Okay. They said Tasha K reportedly took another loss in court this week that they're saying, according to a tweet from Dennis Byron of Hip Hop Inquirer. Said a judge shut down the YouTube personality bankruptcy claims and ordered her to pay Cardi B the $4 million settlement she won in her defamation case. They said Dennis Byron wrote, breaking federal bankruptcy judge has rejected Tasha K bankruptcy claim and has ordered her to pay Cardi B her millions. They said Tasha K filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy in Florida court last June. As part of her requirement to file for bankruptcy, she was forced to list some of her assets, which included the Chevrolet worth $46,000, furniture worth $2,750, clothes totaling $2,595 in the Chase Bank. Tasha allegedly owes an unknown amount and back taxes IRS and $6,000 to American Express. Her other debts include an unknown amount of legal fees of $3,000 to the Bank of America, $5,000 to Discovery Bank. Tasha and her partner, who called themselves content creators, earn about $30,000 a month. Cardi B filed a lawsuit against Tasha K in 2019 after she said she posted multiple videos making false accusations about her. The court ultimately ruled Tasha was liable for defamation, invasion of privacy, infliction of emotional distress. Tasha pointed out that she doesn't have money to pay the debt, but Cardi B still wants her to cough it up. Tasha K filed an appeal after she was ordered to pay. She lost it when but she lost it when the court determined she didn't provide evidence to prove how there was an error in the trial. So the defendant asked for a new trial, saying that there were insufficient evidence for the jury verdict against her. The appellate court said at the time, but as she all but admit, she didn't make either of the required post-verdict motions to the district court. So after the 5,500 page record, the district court alleged errors could be found because Kibi brief falls well short of what we required. She also abandoned this argument. So they said pretty much her appeal was trash. Now I got to really dive into this case. First and foremost, Tasha K went on an attack because then this is what the Neighborhood Talk posted on their Instagram. They posted this on Instagram. So obviously she called Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk and he posted this. Let me make sure that it's actually still up on the page here. So y'all give me a second. I want to make sure I post that on there because he posted that on his social media concerning Tasha K. Let me see. Do I still have it up there? Okay, let me go to the Neighborhood Talk page because they actually posted saying that the judge did not throw out the bankruptcy at all. And it was like some beef going on in the chat. So I'm going to try to bring that up so you all can see that because this was posted, I believe, yesterday. And I said, hey, this is quite interesting because this is what they posted on the Neighborhood Talk. They posted this. Let me screen share so you all can see this. They actually posted this on the Neighborhood Talk. And that headline read that a federal judge has not denied Tasha K bankruptcy claim or dismissed Cardi B judgment. They amended the claim, asking the judge to add the interest. Okay. So according to them, they said they added interest on there, but Mr. Dennis Byron said, quote, do y'all know what a summary judgment is? It's right in front of you in the back, black and white. They said it right then and there. Also, my good friend said, quote, bankruptcy will discharge the debt. Cardi B won't get the $4 million. And so this is the court document here. But people that I've talked to said that the judge threw it out, that Tasha K have to pay the full amount. So out of all this stuff that is being discussed on the internet, Tasha K do have to pay Cardi B the $4 million. Now, we all knew that this was going to happen. We knew that she was going to pay the $4 million. We knew that this was a stalling tactic. And Tasha K was banking on this decision being made on next year, but she did not bank on Cardi B 1,000% automatically going on live and saying all this type of stuff all over the internet and really showing the world and say, hey, I'm right here. You got to pay this money. This money got to be paid. Now Tasha K is 1,000% in upset that now she had to pay the $4 million, and she did not win. She was supposed to leave this victorious. She's supposed to celebrate. She's supposed to cancel this debt. It did not necessarily happen. Now, Tasha K also, she did a live maybe like a week or two ago. She wanted to delete herself. She was crying. She was saying all of this type of stuff, that she was crying, wanted to delete herself, and having all of this emotional spats with herself. And she said, hey, I want to delete myself. That didn't happen. She's still alive. She's just saying this as a sympathy ploy because she lost in court. Now, I don't want to see Tasha K delete herself. I don't want to see her delete herself at all. I feel like I think that she's using the deletion, self-deletion as a form of a sympathy ploy from the public. Like, you already knew that you was going to lose this. You knew it when you got the cease and desist. You knew it when the judge said you shouldn't go to trial. You're going to lose. But you went on and say, hey, I'm going to ride this coattail so I could be famous. As we look at the numbers is just not there. You're not getting the A-list stars that you banked on getting. You're not getting Krishan or Blueface. Jason Lee just announced that he's interviewing Blueface girlfriend or his first baby mama in Blueface on his new premiere. He's still getting A-list stars. You're not getting the A-list stars. So this whole idea was stupid. It was foolish. It was dumb. Yes, you have your followers, but you know you want to go to that next level. You want to sit with A-list stars. They don't come on your show at all. No A-list person have came on your particular program. And now you're upset and you're mad and you're pressed. And also you owe $4 million plus interest, plus the IRS debt, plus you owe other things as well. Now, when you posted, when it was posted on the internet that this have happened, a lot of folks said, well, Wiley, do you feel bad for her children? I don't feel bad for her children. I mean, her daughter is very ugly, so she's going to have to live a very hard life. Dark-skinned, African, not attractive. She's not light-skinned. So she's got to work twice as hard. Her mom is ugly. Her dad is not really a citizen in this country, come from a war-torn country. So it's just all around just an ugly type of spirit. And so, you know, she have to deal with all of this stuff. So who cares? You know, she lied on Queen Cardi and said all these disgusting things about Queen Cardi, her child, and yet your daughter got to lay on her back and try to, I guess, be somebody, be on the street, I guess, to make ends meet. And all of the money that was set up, all the trust fund was set up, is definitely gone at this very moment. It's very sad. And people are saying, oh, Wiley, sir, you shouldn't say that, sir. I can say whatever I want to say on this show. You should have told Tasha K, stop harassing Cardi B and stop harassing her children, stop harassing Offset, and she would not be in $4 million in debt. You can call somebody ugly all day long. I mean, most people agree that her daughter is not that well kept. That's my personal opinion. But let's be 1,000% honest. Cardi B had a victorious winning. And in the long run, Cardi is going to win. Meaning that Tasha K, 1,000%, have to fight in the courts, have to fight to be successful in her show, have to fight all of this type of stuff. She didn't want to stop going after Cardi. Now you're losing. Now you want the sympathy from the public. Now you want the public to come out and say, oh my gosh, I want you all to help me. I need some sympathy. I want to delete myself. Like all of the fake tears, all of the stupidity. Listen, you did it to yourself, Tasha. Out of all the stuff, you did it to you. And you can't get mad at your daughter. I mean, your daughter tried to help you. Very bad looking daughter, I may say so myself. Tried to help you. You didn't want to listen to your weak husband, and then you didn't want to listen to me and others say this is the bad move. Now, it was a time where we all thought that Tasha K would have learned her lesson, be like, okay, you know what, Judge, let me settle. You didn't. And let's not forget, when you had the judgment against you, you had the perfect opportunity to leave Cardi alone. You went on the press tour. You went on Kendra G. You went on Tubi. You went on all these sites. You went on All Black Hip Hop. You went on all these sites just trashing Cardi B, saying you don't get it, saying you're so cheap. But then you're doing commercials on a lawyer show. You're literally doing a whole commercial with a lawyer, getting a deal and all these things. Like you're saying that you're not making no money, but yet you got a whole ad that is running on Twitter with an industry lawyer. So you're saying all this stuff that you're so broke and you don't have it, and clear as day, you literally, let's bring this exhibit A up. You literally brought this up that you have money that, that you got a 6-figure deal from Morgan & Morgan, or close to 6 figures, and you literally are one of the faces of this injury law firm. So let's not act like you are not getting some type of income. You are, and you got that income all because you were trashing none other. You were trashing Cardi B. And so now you're dealing with this consequence that you yet have to deal with. And a lot of people was like, well, what about her children? What about her children? I mean, she didn't think about nobody else's children. She is very aggressive. You got to understand, she got her fame for being ruthless, for lying, for grabbing the competition by the throat and stepping on them like a roach. She didn't get it by being nice. She pretended to be nice, but she's nothing but a snake. And so now she got to pay all of this money, and now you want some sympathy? No, you should have thought about your ugly children before you decided to be ugly. You should have thought about that. It's not my fault that you got your son out there in Africa, in the filth of Africa, very filthy place, dirty feet, dancing out there to the great white missionaries, and making all of this noise and learning these multiple languages. He's yearning for America, right? Because they don't have the best deodorant. The food is not the best, not compared to American food. And so now you have to go on the internet and seeing you're being trashed, and you still have not sold out of that show. You still have tickets for sale for October the 20th. So you did all of this, and it didn't work. I would see if you did all this, you sold out, you said, hey, we got to add 3 extra dates. We're just going on tour. You're banking on if this is going to be successful. Like, come on, let's be clear about this. And I know a lot of people are saying, Wiley, you have some time. I don't have sympathy for her. She's a bald-headed liar. She used those ugly children to deceive and manipulate the public, and it's not working. And she said, I'm a failure as a mother. My children is ugly. I can't be that for my children. And so she said this in open court. So she can't get mad that we are having these major discussions on the internet, because this is what we do. We have these discussions. She did this. She had a very ugly spirit. And so when you see her daughter look like Celie, really, she could really play Celie, Paul Celie, in The Color Purple. She looked just like her. Okay. And so I personally believe that. Now, I just got to say this off of my chest. I'm excited that she lost, because maybe this will teach her a moment, or teach her something, that you cannot go after celebrities. You just cannot lie on them. You cannot destroy them. You can't do this to these celebrities. And you do it to the wrong one, you gonna get got. And she got. Yeah. So she got. And now the people behind us saying, listen, you should have took it down. You should have took it down. You should have took it down. Now, I pretty much, I ain't got to be here all day. If y'all got something to say, y'all can call in and say what y'all got to say. But as of right now, I have my opinion. What she did was trash. And people can say you on the wrong side. No, she's on the wrong side. She owed $4 million in debt, hiding, have to get security because you have people that showing up to the office space, telling African men that flooded our country, illegals, taking off their shirt, trying to do everything possible to go viral, and she haven't. All she had to do, this bald-headed woman, all she had to do, her weak husband, and which cannot make her come, she should have taken the video down, and her weak, pathetic beta husband should have deleted the video, and this would not be a conversation today. But because she was weak, and because her husband, Peen, is weak and pathetic, he's a weak man. He ain't worth a quarter of a pinch of water. He brought this to his family door. And yes, I'm making fun of it because I think it's funny. It makes me laugh, her crying and hearing voices. She wanted to do myself, ha, ha, ha. But you wasn't upset when Cardi B was crying, when she had to talk to her psychiatrist and how she was getting harassed when people were saying, Cardi B bumps is on the stage. The B stands for bumps. When she had to go through that trauma, it was all giggles and laughs. But now the joke is on Tasha, and we all supposed to forget about the hell she put Queen Cardi through. I will not forget about that. And I stand up for Queen Cardi. Now, I'm going to open up the phone lines because I could go on and on and on, but there's nothing more I can say. The only different thing is take her for what all she have. Take it all. Garnish them checks. Garnish her YouTube checks. Garnish everything that you can garnish. She got to crumble. If you don't make her crumble, she would do it to the next artist. And she would do it to Nicki. Right? She would continue to do it because Nicki is not answering her phone calls. Nicki have separated herself from Tasha because of the lies and the deceit. That's what I have to say about that. Now, if anybody got something to say, you are more than welcome to call in if you got something to say. And I'm just keeping it all the way real. Now, give me a quick second here. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments here. Somebody says, smile, this is what she get after the verdict. And she said harassed Cardi till the day. And she thought filing bankruptcy was going to help, but it backfired. A lot of persons said, my tickets are $125. I try to upgrade to 200 tickets when I get there. 200 per ticket to see Tasha K. Not crumble. You sound hurt. I don't sound hurt. I'm just giving my opinion. I would never pay $200 to see Tasha K. That's a Beyonce ticket. Wiley, I think you should call and check up on Tasha K. Why would I call up on check up on her? For what? She blatantly lied. Why would I do that? Why would I call and check up on a liar? She's not going to do nothing but lie. I'm not going to call and check up on her. She's a known liar. Hello? 1 second, so they can definitely hear you in this particular day. Give me a quick second here so they can definitely hear you. Welcome. Go ahead, sis.
Hey, how are you?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. Okay, so now I don't agree with you going after the babies. Now, leave the babies out of it. Okay.
Did she leave the babies out of when she was dragging Cardi B babies? Did she leave the babies out of there when she was dragging Cardi B babies? She said discussion about Cardi B children? No, you stay silent when she says about Cardi B babies. So if I were to say something that would look like Celie, I have to call her clear. I can say what I want to say. Did she have any sympathy for Cardi B babies? Did she have any sympathy for those children? They were innocent too. But you stay silent.
But no, I ain't stay silent. I was there in the chat like, what you doing, huh? I understand where you coming from, Wiley. Hello?
I'm listening to you. Go ahead, ma'am. I'm
But
sorry.
no, but what I'm saying is,
I'm sorry because I always have to defend Queen Cardi. But go ahead.
Wiley, you was ready for the smoke. That's what you.
Go ahead.
But nah, on the real, like you are right though, because she did drag Cardi friends in it, Cardi kid in it, Cardi husband in it. She dragged everybody. If you knew Cardi B from 10 years ago, she was talking to you too, or trying to.
Fact.
So I remember all of that. So honestly, all this could have been avoided. A lot of it was ego and pride, and I want to be famous, and I want to clout chase off of her until I become famous. Another part of it was that, if you don't like Cardi B, what I noticed is that if you praise Nicki and down Cardi B, you get a whole following with that as well. But the one thing, and then at some point in time, it felt like she was doing it for Nicki Minaj. And I kind of felt like that probably wasn't true, but you got attention from her because of the stuff you was doing. And I just feel like this. Now everybody knows, like, look, stop cyberbullying people and stop cyberbullying celebrities who got more money than you.
Right.
And if you're doing it for somebody that's a celebrity, that's your fave, and you think that person does not like that person, just know that any given time, when you get sued, that celebrity is not helping you. You're going to be the one with the bill. You're going to be the one looking stupid. You're going to be the one in front of the judge. And when the judge asks you certain questions, you're going to be hiccuping, missing stuff, all that. You're going to be trying to answer to the fact that as a grown up, you sat on your butt, turned on YouTube, and started cyberbullying. Because that's all it was, cyber stalking, cyber harassing, cyberbullying. So she did it to herself.
Yeah, I agree.
Y'all gonna mess with the wrong celebrity and they gonna have time today. That's just all it is.
And this is a good example of that. And she's trying, it's difficult because if you're waking up, you're getting trash, right? That's good for algorithm for a moment. But then when you pull it back, you in debt, creditors calling you, IRS debt, you're hiding money, your child is in Africa in need of food and nourishment, right? In the poorest part of Africa, barely any lights. Your daughter is just nappy and all out of the way, need her hair done, need a good hair done. Waiting for her 18th birthday, she can go with the most aggressive man ever that's going to whoop her tail. So that's pretty much what Tasha K is yet dealing with. She don't have this career where, like, Lovely T can wake up, she own multiple properties, though she ain't got no man. She have children, you know what I'm saying? She have multiple property, no man at all. She had to get a rose for digging herself. But at least her money is intact. That's the one thing I can say. Her money is intact, even though she's single, don't have a man. But everything else, her money is intact, right? Multiple properties, got the long green. She just really don't have a million followers because she proven to the world I have people that love me, and 10 to 11,000 people tune into my show when I'm not dragging a celebrity. No commercials, no advertising. I'm not on any of this career. I'm just doing well, and I can still dig in myself with this rose. And that's her business. That's her business. She failed as a wife. Lovely T failed as a wife. But that's just my personal opinion. Well, she did fail as a wife. I won't listen for relationship advice. But as a business, we have to give it to Lovely T. Lovely T have done it. And Tasha K wish she had that Lovely T type of support. Even though Lovely T is in the bed alone and popping pills, allegedly she popped pills. So, and I'm just have to say, allegedly she popped a couple of medication pills, right, to help her, I guess. So I personally, I just have to say that I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Well, the only thing I'm gonna end with is that the moral of the story is, if you ain't got no money, stop cyberbullying people with money.
Facts.
That's all you got to do. Just stop.
And then because she went to court, and the only thing she had to do was take down the video. You had your moment, take it down and move on. But what she did, she continued the harassment. And to me, if you make
wait, Wiley, did you notice that she would hashtag She will put like the hashtags and so when Cardi B dropped videos and stuff, her video will come up too. So she deliberately did all of
She
that.
deliberately did it, and now it's backfiring because now she still owed this money. It's backfiring from this. Like she have this dark cloud. You don't see the Wild and Out episode. I guess we just forgot about that. I guess they not. I guess they putting that on the shelf, or maybe it's out in a new season. I don't know, but it ain't out yet. The Joe Budden podcast didn't come out at all. Joe Budden is going viral right now. That's why Tasha K wants to be on Joe Budden because anything he say go viral. We actually about to record a video about Joe Budden now, and we got that from Armand Wiggins. We saw him with last, so y'all can get that out your chest. I did see it on my timeline. I'm not gonna listen to what he said, but I'm gonna put my own video out there, okay? But
and then hold on, wait. I do want to add because I gotta go. I do want to add two things. That's how much we don't know about court cases and bankruptcies and stuff. Because remember when they kept talking about, oh, she can file for bankruptcy and that's that. Well, obviously she couldn't.
no,
She failed at that.
because anybody can file for it, but you have to make sure it falls under the law. Will this be dischargeable? And it wasn't, right? Legally, as a citizen, you can file, anybody can file bankruptcy, but that doesn't mean that it's a guarantee that you would get on a payment plan for that. And it would be insulting to put her on a payment plan for $4 million and you literally owe $4 million. How in the world could you pay and you say you only make about $2,000 a month? Like, what, you going to be paying that for the next 100 years? Like, it just didn't make any sense.
I don't know, Wiley. Maybe she should just sell some coochie. I don't even know no more. At this point, I don't know no more.
But nobody would buy it. Her husband don't even want it. He get it for free.
I mean, I don't know. And
Wiley. It's difficult to try to sell it because you got a lot of women like T.S. Madison that got massages in chest me. It's difficult for women, biological women, to sell it because they're competing with chicks with the microphone between their legs. So it'd be kind of difficult.
So, damn, I was supposed to get off. But let me ask you this, Wiley. Do you think Cardi B, basically she working for Cardi B now. So do you think Cardi B gonna be funny and go on her DM and tell her what she want her to talk about that night?
No.
On her live?
No, I just think that all of Tasha K's successes have to go to paying his debt off. Could she move past it? Yes. But it's a lot of work that Tasha K got to do. Let's be clear. Her app not bringing in the revenue like that. Her YouTube wasn't bringing. You got to understand, she was only making $9,000 a month on YouTube. That's what Cardi B was garnishing. So out of all that drama, you were only making about 10 racks. And Armand came out and said he made way more than that. And he got less subscribers. Now, let's be clear. She only go live once a week. But let's be clear. She only made $9,000. So all that drama and all that beefing to make only 9 racks, and that's going to be garnished. So now, once this is completely over, now I believe I got to check with lawyers. Cardi B can just go refile and garnish her wages again.
Yes, she can at this point. Yes, she can. She very well can. I've been following stuff, and I even went over the Sweet Peak Diaries, and I, listen to her, recite the transcripts and stuff like that. Yeah, they can go full throttle on her right now. And that's a scary thought, just to bash a celebrity online. That's scary. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what to do about that. I'm still trying to fight student loans.
Yeah, I agree. Like $4 million. Wow. But I'm glad that we having this conversation. I know a lot of people is upset, but man, thank you so much for calling in.
No problem, Wiley. You do you, and you keep being great.
Thank you. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Oh, Wiley. Auto parts. What you doing, my love? You died?
Excuse me?
I just called to tell you happy Honey Mustard Seed Saturday, my love.
Okay. You're just calling me to say happy Saturday for me? Happy
Honey Mustard Seed Saturday.
Okay. But you have nothing to say about Tasha K or anything?
You know what? I'm a wino. I don't got the $4 million neither.
Oh, you say you a wino? Are you going to her concert?
I'm trying to make it to her concert. I really am, so I can help her pay off this $4
So
million.
you say you're trying, meaning that you don't have it.
What? I didn't know she was still on tour. Is she on tour?
So you don't even know the date that she's going on.
No, you know what? I've been taking a mental vacation from social media.
Oh, you've been taking a mental vacation from social media. But yeah, I guess today you're back from your mental break.
Yes, because I got a notice saying that you were live right now. So I just wanted to just let you know. I'm like, Tasha K, I ain't got it.
Oh, because you ain't got it. So you a broke wino.
I ain't got it.
So you're a broke wino.
No, I ain't broke. I just got paid in child support.
Okay, you just got paid in child support, but you don't have the $200 to be at Tasha K show?
No, I got the $200. I'd rather spend it on my kids.
Oh, you'd rather spend it on your kids?
Yeah, on my picnic.
Okay, well, it's good that you're here, and I believe that you're beautiful.
Thank you. Remember, this is my blogger line. Remember, I text you my verses for Horny Zookeeper.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, ma'am, for calling in, and I hope that with your children that child support check lasts until November 11th, so you can pay your $33, or for me.
Okay, it's November 11th. Thank you for telling me. Well, I'll text you, and you can text me to Addie so I can get my ticket.
Well, don't worry about the ticket. You could use that to pay me. You don't need to go to that show. It's going to be boring and dry. Her pretend to be R. Kelly. You have seen all that before, right? Just give it to the wife.
Yeah, you know I have.
She ain't going to do nothing but lie, slob on the stage. You see Chelsea with her screwing one of the team members that's in jail or whatever. It's going to be completely dry and boring. You'll come out better just donate to the Wiley Show, get a free show for free.
You know I love donating to you. I gotta renew my membership with you, Bob.
Well, definitely you can renew it today. I would love to see you. I want you to be my special guest tomorrow.
All right, sounds like a plan, my love. You have a wonderful, blessed week. And you're gonna be live. What time you gonna be live tomorrow?
I'm gonna be live tomorrow at 12 p.m. East Coast time.
East Coast time. Okay. Are you gonna have a notification?
Yes. Once you become a member, then you will see it in the community wall.
Okay, sounds like a plan. So I'm gonna definitely renew my membership tonight.
Well, thank you. I can't wait to have your renewal on my just to see your face. It's gonna be amazing.
Anytime, my love. Big up yourself, Bestie.
Thank you.
All right, Bestie. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye-bye. All right.
If nobody told you they love you today, I love you, bro.
Love you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Bye. They Mouth Open said, quote, love you while you know where I'm at. Greetings, producers. Thank you so very much for that $10 super sticker. Love you so much for that. Also, too, we had somebody else that'll call into the show. We are live. Okay. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, you're tuning into the Wiley Show. I see that you called.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not a first-time caller either. Hey, Wiley, Chi-Town, Country Club Hills, baby.
Oh,
I'm calling in. Listen. I don't know if your chair spin around, but I hope it do. When you said her husband don't even want it, it is free, you should have spin around in your chair. If you got to spin around chair, honey, spin around every time you throw a little shade, okay?
Yes, okay, I would definitely spin around.
Okay. All right, bro, I'm watching.
So you in Country Club you single in Country Club Hills? You like it out there?
Yeah, I like it out here, and I'm not single either.
Oh, you're not single?
You ain't finna tear me up for being single. But
no. I don't tell you I'm being single.
No, you remember I called in. Hey, remember I called in around the 4th of July? You were supposed to go into the rooftop with me.
The what? To go where with
you? The rooftop. The rooftop.
Yeah,
remember?
We got to do that.
Yes, that's me. And if you look at this number on your phone, look back and I'll text you. You got my pics and stuff. But what I'm saying is spin on them, honey. Twirl. Will you throw shade again like that? That was hilarious. You said her husband don't even want it. It's free, honey. You should have spit around in your chair like her.
I'm definitely going to be back in Chicago, and we definitely can spend out.
Oh, you back in Texas? You went out west. I
Yeah,
thought
I'll
you
be
were
back
still
in
out
Chicago in
here.
a couple of weeks, and we definitely can link up. You and
Okay.
your guy.
Well, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you and your guy. If you want to come by yourself, I prefer that.
He be gone. He work. He's gone for work. You know, he probably home like
Oh,
2 days a week. But
okay.
anyway, we'll
So
hook up,
we can,
honey.
go out for a nice walk and some drinks.
Yeah, before it get too cold, walk.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for real, we'll chop it up and just twirl if that chair spin around, okay?
Definitely sure something like that. So you make sure you keep in contact with me, dog.
I will. Okay. All right. Good night. Bye.
All right, though. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wiley. This is Ty. Can you hear me?
Yes, Ty. Hi.
How are you doing today?
Bless.
Good. I tried to get in touch with you when I was in Dallas. It didn't go through.
But I'm so sorry. I did check your DM. We definitely got how I didn't even know you were coming to Dallas. I'm so upset that we didn't get to connect.
Yeah, I know, me too. But I'm gonna be back. I wanted to talk to you about why I was there. I think you should have been a part of all of that too. But I just want to know, because I know a little bit about this. I want to know if there is any celebrity you hate so much or can't stand so much that you would risk your career with a $4 million lawsuit. Is there anyone you would go after so viciously?
No, because I don't put all that energy into a celebrity, right? I just do my job. I'm just not that hateful. You know what I mean? When I come on the show, I talk my mess. It's nobody in this world that I'm gonna come against and just to get in $4 million in debt with. Like, even the thing with the Predator, Larry Reed Predator. Even if he were to sue me with his predatory lawyers, I would just back off. You know what I'm saying? I may back off, or I may not. So I won't mind if we in the whole pedo Reed and his whole pedo empire. I wouldn't mind if we were going back and forth in the words of justice for Levantre. But even then, I would probably take it an advisement to say, is it worth to go and to get $4 million? It would be difficult for Pedo Reed because he actually have witnesses to testify and say he abused Levantre. We even got a conversation with King Jives that said that Larry Reed violated his godbrother. So I have that covering, right? But there still is nobody that I hate that much to just lie on. See, Tasha K blatantly lied on Cardi. There were no witnesses that testified on her behalf. Tasha admitted and said, I lied, and quote, Cardi can just afford therapy, right? So for me, I think that it was very disgusting on Tasha K on her part, because she should have told Miss Vladimir Putin's sister-in-law and say, hey, let's drop the suit. We're not going to win. Let's make an apology. Even when 50 Cent sued, the Shade Room sent them a cease and desist, what did Angie do? They took down the post and they apologized. And they rarely even make any posts about 50 Cent because he sued the Shade Room. He cease and desist, and that's the next step for a lawsuit. But Angie didn't come out and say, F 50 Cent, you black, blah, 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 and went on this harassment streak. No, she took that L in the protecting of her business, the Shade Room LLC, and literally said, hey, let's remove the post and let's recant the statement, and they moved on. I think with Tasha, it was a strategy. Hey, I can grow my business, but I don't think that she looked as long-term, the financial burden, and look at the advertiser dollars have dried up on YouTube. Like creators, creators, we're not making the money like we used to. The money being a little fickle. So it's not a guarantee, and it's not a guarantee for the app, because in order to keep people excited for the app, you're not competing with just YouTube, but you're competing against Paramount Plus, Netflix. They got thousands of titles, and she's nowhere near the infrastructure for her app. That's why she's upset that she haven't had no exclusive. Like the people that's on her app, they tell me all the time, like, Wiley, this is so boring. We miss her exposed celebrities, but she can't really expose the celebrities because she's in fear of being sued.
Right. Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, because there's
I
no
agree with
celebrity
you
like that.
saying.
Absolutely not. Probably Pedo Reed, but I'm not lying on him. I personally, from the heart, believe, according to Levantre, that he did violate that 14, 15-year-old boy. And that's my core belief. And I actually got his testimony on TashaKLive.com, his mother, his brother, and also King Jives. He's a failed pastor, failed from Kojic. I even got him on record where he admitted that Larry violated his god brother and tried to pay him off.
Wow. Okay, well, you more than answered my question. I just
Thank you. I'm glad you answered the question because you were out with some creators in Dallas.
Yeah.
And I didn't get the invitation because I would have went there and had a good old time if I would have known.
Well, just they're doing the same thing in Dallas again next year. I'll be in Dallas before the year is over, but I just think it would have been a good place for you to be. That's what, and I like everybody here, and I listen to you, and I feel like sometimes you say you felt, kind of left out of the loop or whatever. And I was there doing business, but when things started to wind down, I'm like, hey, let me hit up Wiley, see if he would be interested. I'm just saying, Mr. Beast was there, and I know you talk about, getting advice from the top of the line people, and,
Yes.
and they were all there. And I think that it would just be good for you,
Yeah, I would have loved, if I would have got an invitation, I would have loved to see Mr. Beast. I feel like he's such an incredible force, and he make way more money than Tasha K, and me included. And so he's not
me included.
I just think that for him, and since you brought up Mr. Beast, I love this one thing this man said. He said, for me to stay current, I hired the best people on earth. This man will go back and change up a thumbnail and re-upload it with a brand new thumbnail, or that old video, put a new thumbnail and get more viewership. He really understands the system. Let's be clear. Also, you know what I'm saying? He got the best people. He reinvests in his business. He wasn't always the Mr. Beast that we know, bad quality, etc. But he reinvested back into the show. But I just think, and I don't know if they talked about this, like a lot of us commentator channels, we are always not in a leading force because we do put ourselves in a box, unless we are interviewing the Kerry Washingtons, the Viola Davis, like powerful A-list stars. But we know we are just people that talk about celebrity gossip. And some of us, like Jason, get these stars on his couch and he chit-chat with them, but we got a lot more work to do. But I love that you brought up Mr. Beast. I look up to Mr. Beast. I love what he do. Some of his strategy he taught me. I took some of the courses, actually worked for my career. So what he's doing is great. I'm not jealous of him. I would love to be on one of his shows. And I'm glad that you told me about this event. So I'm definitely, let me know about the one next year, because I go. I love connecting with them. And actually, I got to say this. You actually get more information from white YouTubers than from your own Black people.
Well,
the more information that I've learned from my career, I've got it from white YouTubers.
I have good luck with everybody. I'm going to be honest with you. But I don't want to change the course of your show or anything, but if you want to hit me up, just hit me, feel free. I wanted to just kind of hang out because I knew you were there, and I got to, hang out with a lot of content creators. I don't like anyone to feel left out of the loop, and I do feel like we all need to support each other, not just Black content creators.
I would have loved to be there with the people because I get along with everybody.
I know. I feel you have a really good personality. I think that
when I went to Atlanta last year, met all these creators. They said, Wiley, you're so cool. Like, I'm buying drinks. I'm just a cool guy. But when I get in this mic, I talk about everybody. Everybody's going.
I know.
But
I know.
But in my personal life, I'm cool. Like, I'm not into the drama, into the mess, and into all of that. I'm just, what I'm saying? I'm into my zone. But unfortunately, a lot of people can't take the way how I deliver content. But that's me. I talk about. I can't be like nobody else but me. And Once I
That's
start,
the only way that it will work. Nobody wants you to be anybody else.
yeah,
You got to do it your way.
And ever since I started putting into myself and putting into my show and learning the game of myself, it's great. Like I'm cool, calm, and collected. In my personal life, I'm listening to my Audible books, reading, I'm walking. I've met people that some couple of fans of mine or supporters. Is that the library you messed up, sir? I've met people walking outside. I mean, I've met people in the grocery store, so I can tell like I'm getting more publicity, even at my job. My job's in Chicago. They know who I am. They all up on me. I want to be this. One of my coworkers, her daughter is a producer. And he's like, oh, baby, she worked with me. Wiley works with us and blah, blah, blah. She come up to the job and want to talk about the show. It's just like, it's a lot because this is what I worked hard for. And I've been doing this forever. And this year has been like when real folks in my real life that I come in contact are starting to recognize me more and more. And that because of shorts, that because of TikTok and YouTube shorts and reels, I built this fan base. And now my views 48, 50,000. And it feels good because it's giving me more recognition and stuff. And I just met people over there with Tubi, and I'm not gonna get into the details with that. But this show is taking off for me, and I appreciate that because you're learning, like this is different trends in this media space. We know this that it's a lot of stuff that's going on with this media space, but I'm sorry, they said they want to hear you talk, but I go.
No, it's okay. I'm looking at the comments. It's your show. I called and I asked you a question.
I'm answering. I can just go on and on, but you didn't kind of like woke me up. And when you sent me that message, I'm like, who is this? And you had told me I would have loved to go. And it was another event I was invited to, this YouTube event. I was invited to. It was great. I was nominated for another award, but I don't. But we shall see about that. But I got to start traveling more consistent when it comes to like YouTube stuff. Like I got to start going out to stuff with YouTube stuff, and it's not too many spaces for Black creative spaces. I think they only give us like one event called the Black Expo, and that's sometime by invitation only. And then I told,
but wait, better than I know that it's not about just being in Black spaces. So we're not Black YouTubers, we're YouTubers. So wherever YouTubers are is a place for Black YouTubers to be.
Right. And we are YouTubers, and I appreciate that. And I love the fact that we're in this zone. Somebody said, you're probably too messy to go. No, I'm not too messy to go. I can go. Like, come on, it is what it is. I talk about people, but I also feel like us as creators should get, start working together more, and stuff like that. That's why I reached out to all these creators and say, hey, let's work out together. Let's do an event together and let's make some money. But everybody's in their zone. Everybody want to dominate. Everybody want to take over. But these white creators like Mr. Beast, and I could just name a plethora, they just killing it in viewership. And when I look at the top 10 list, maybe I could be wrong, but I mean, I don't see not one Black YouTuber in the top 10 most paid YouTubers. Not one. Maybe one is on that list, probably made it, but we are in the minority of the minority. And so that's why I say it's still more work to be done when it comes to that. They said, Wiley, keep Tasha K daughter out of your mouth. I can say what I want to say about Tasha K daughter. Did you stop Celie when she said that Celie was ugly? You surely is ugly. I can say what I want to say. This entertainment. If you mad about what I say about her daughter, then you must got an ugly daughter, and that ain't my fault. You probably got an ugly man. It ain't my fault at all. But it's my opinion. It's my opinion. I can call all the things. I'm preparing her of her future. She's gonna be called ugly a lot in her life.
Wiley, I'm gonna get.
Don't take what I say personal. If you think that she's beautiful, that's your opinion. It ain't in my opinion. It ain't in my opinion.
I've never seen her, and I don't talk about people's children. This is your show. She's a number 3. A number 3 at best. And so, oh my God.
But no, I just feel like people get upset with my opinion. We all say, Wiley, I want you to be real. But in this society, you just can say, "Oh, this baby is ugly." Oh, we talk about ugly babies. What happened? When do we start calling ugly children beautiful? Like, we're lying to society. Like, come on, bro.
Wait now, Wiley. There are things that we used to be able to say. I'm older than you, and I don't think that there was ever a time.
We didn't used to talk about ugly babies and say all that. We used to say nothing about ugly babies. I grew up in time where you would say if the baby was ugly.
Wiley, I missed out on that part.
Well, I grew up from the hood. We used to talk about ugly babies.
Oh my God.
You didn't used to say anything about ugly babies. I'm like, okay. But I understand.
Wiley, no. Okay.
I apologize. You know what?
There was never a time when that was okay.
I apologize to my audience. If you have an ugly daughter, I do apologize. But I also want to say, ugly daughter, it ain't my fault that you had to come into this world with ugly parents and you became ugly. It ain't my fault at all. But I apologize.
I'm getting off of here. That's not. I didn't come here.
You didn't understand. This is my opinion. This don't represent the caller's opinion. This is my opinion at all. But I'm so sorry.
Lord.
Yes. Anything else you want to ask me? You asked me a different type of question. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this and get you all caught up in your feelings on this particular episode. But you were talking about Mr. Beast. Did he smell good?
No, he smelled like a Mr. Beast. No, everybody there smelled wonderful. Everyone's hygiene was above reproach.
That's what's up. That's what's up. They said, was they said Lovely T? Was Lovely T there?
No. If she was, I didn't see her. I doubt that she was there. I'm pretty sure I would have seen her.
Okay.
There. Yeah, but we can talk about that. I don't want to derail your show. I just wanted to.
One thing about when you come on, I follow your lead, and thank you for at least thinking about me, because there's so many creators. They don't think about me at all, believe me. But you thought about me. That's why I love Black women, biological women, not T.S. Madison. Biological women always think about Wiley. That's why I love women, because even when y'all upset, y'all still have a heart. Hey, Wiley, let's link up. Let's go out for some beautiful coffee, nice coffee with cream and sugar. And I like that. I really, really like that. And it's good that you are a biological woman and you reached out to Wiley. And I think that's an honor. Thank you for that.
Well, shout out to all the biological women.
Shout out to all the biological women. Yes.
Y'all are all beautiful. We're all beautiful. But no, get on with your show,
yes.
Wiley, and hit me up if you want to. I just gotta link up. Yeah, I think it would have been a good space for you to be in.
Stuff like that. We gotta link up. We definitely got to.
Yeah, there's room for all of us. Black, white, whatever. There's room for everybody. There's room,
and I'm so glad, because there's room for everybody. And that's why I had this conversation with some of these creators. I say it's room for everybody. See, I love fishes, because when you have a beautiful fish in the water, it's multiple different type of perch fish, catfish. It's room in the water for everybody. And I just hope that people understand that and know that it's room for everybody. And if it's room,
I'm glad that you're talking about biological fish, because if you were talking about something else, I was really about to hang up.
No, absolutely. I'm talking about fish in the water and everything. Okay. I don't want you to cry in the sock like Nick at night. But I personally, I love fish. I think fish in the water is beautiful. Fish is nice. The texture of it, the taste of it is great, especially if it's seasoned correctly and marinated correctly. I think it's awesome. But it's like I said, it's room at the table for everybody. And I have to say that. Thank you.
Yeah,
I love your show. You give me that old school sound, all the old drama with Malcolm X and Red Fox. I don't know if you ever did a documentary on those two or their relationship. If you haven't, you should.
I've talked about Red Fox. I haven't talked about Malcolm X, but I'm venturing off from that. I'm going way more historical, like Titanic, 1880s. That's my thing now. So I'm doing a major pivot.
I would definitely do it, and I would definitely check it out, because I love your show, and thank you for calling in, and you see the people in the chat, they say he wants to be Tasha K. How do I want to be Tasha K? Listen, I'm not T.S. Madison. I don't want to be a woman. I am a proud man. I'm an African man. I am an American. I don't want to be Tasha K. Absolutely not. And so Tasha K is who she is. She's $4 million in debt, child in Africa, trained to be a child soldier. I am here with no children, and I am living my American dream with no debt. So I don't want to be like Tasha K. I take offense to that when you said I want to be like a woman. Absolutely not.
Wiley, I am going to talk to you later.
I understand, but she said in the
I don't believe that you want to be Tasha K. I don't believe that you want to be a woman.
No, I don't want to be a woman. And all the guys that I went to on their birthday, I said, do you want some? They always want some on their birthday. So her husband didn't want it at all, didn't want it. He said no. And so none of the guys, beautiful African men I've been around with, from the homeless shelters all the way down for them flooding into this country, they all said yes. They never told me no. So Tasha K.
What are you talking? Oh my God.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm with your channel member Destiny J. She says, Ty, he ain't talking about real fish. He being messy. I think that of all of the things that you could have said, you said fish, Wiley. I've watched you long enough. I've watched you long enough.
Fish in the water. The fish
in
Wiley. The water. I'm not talking. See, this is the thing. Every time I say fish, people get offended. Back in the day, we could say fish, beautiful fish.
Back in the day, you could say fish, and you could call people's children ugly. Wiley, you are much younger than I am, so that is odd.
I understand that, but I wasn't talking to say women are fish. I said the fish in the water is so delicious, so nice, so beautiful.
Delicious.
I love fish. Fish is just amazing. It's just God's greatest creation of fish. When Jesus, see, the one thing I love about Jesus, he had got 2 fishes and 5 loaves of bread, and he was able to feed 5,000 people with fish, and Jesus was able to do that. So this is the fish I'm talking about. I'm not talking about fish and Nika was crying when she said, I'm not a stinky fish. She cried in the sock. I'm not talking like that. I'm talking like fish.
Well, I don't even know what you're talking, and I don't want to know.
Yeah.
All the mess you're talking about. Hi, Bougie Barbie. I see you in the chat. and Love Maria says that you know what you're doing. She's a moderator and a member, so I'm going to say that you do know what you are doing.
That's their opinion, and I can't change that opinion. But I'm talking about fish in the water.
Well, yeah, it's your show. I'm just a guest in your world. I just wanted to call in and just ask your opinion, and you answered my question probably 20 minutes ago.
Thank
so let me get off of here before I get in trouble. But feel free to hit me up, Wiley. And
I will.
Yeah, I don't think you're being ignored. I think some people are probably afraid of you, and I understand why.
Let them be afraid of me, and that's them, because I love beautiful, beautiful people, and if you're afraid of me, that's fine. I mean, be afraid. But I know for me, I'm the most lovable person in the world. I'm such an honor. I was just in Nick at Night DMs, and beautiful thick chocolate woman.
She is beautiful.
She's very beautiful. And then my fault that her family's in gangs and robbing people. But I personally,
Wiley, goodbye.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know anything about her family. I know that I enjoy her as a content creator on YouTube. And she is beautiful.
You go to LA, you gotta hide your person because they will rob you. Her family is ruthless thugs.
The opinions of this call reflect Wiley and Wiley only. I am just asking you questions.
Anyway. I'm sorry.
Good God. Wiley, hit me up on Instagram. I'll be looking.
I'll hit you.
Bye, Wiley.
Bye-bye.
I enjoy your show and all of the things that come with you.
Thank you.
Bye, Wiley.
Bye-bye. Okay. So, but we want to thank you all very much. The Neighborhood Ninja said, when the checks get short, Wiley feels the need to troll. If the producers open their pocketbooks and really support the show, maybe Wiley will produce original quality content. Well, that's what he's had to say. It's super sad because the top Dancing, trolling, vibrational contests. Why the numbers look the same way they did last year? A little to no growth. Listen, first of all, that is just not true, Paul. You see the neighborhood ninja is in the chat here. Our shorts are doing amazing numbers, 50,000, 60,000, 286,000 views. I just don't understand, why is these people from Tasha K camp coming over to the Wiley Show getting mad and aggressive with Wiley when we are giving our opinion? So what if my numbers you think is the same, which is a bald-faced lie? I am definitely doing and delivering my content with my audience, and my audience love me, and they know what we do over here. We do great numbers, right? This person is coming from a Percocet camp, and all of these type of things. Their numbers is no longer the same anymore as well, and our numbers are doing better. Our shorts are doing better than some of our competitors here, and you can't get mad at all. Like we just showed you our numbers: 40,000 here, 58,000, 286,000. We're doing well, and could we do better? Absolutely, but we're doing much better than what we were doing last year. The numbers have speaking for themselves. Now, it's not my particular fault that you have to come to the Wiley Show and troll, because my competitors do not go live anymore because they don't get monetized. They do pre-recorded videos, 10-minute videos, because they no longer get monetized for a 2-hour, 3-hour show at all. They don't get monetized for it. So they decide to do a 10 to 15-minute video. And because I love the people and y'all love to see me live, in color live, I do it anyway. Even though I can make more just doing shorts and pre-recorded videos like my competitors, but I still stay committed to giving you all live content every single day, live content like we're going to do tomorrow. Now, I personally like to say about Tasha K, when she wake up, she have to see $4 million in debt, a daughter only a mother's can love. She have to go through this every single day. And I'm super glad that we're here laughing at her, but learning. I laugh, but I'm learning. I know how far to go and how far not to go at all. I know that. And so we just want to personally say that from the heart. Now, we want to thank you all so very much for tuning in, for coming on to the show. We want to thank our competitors for bringing their trolls in the chat as well. We want to thank them for coming through and showing they love. We had about 300 people in the chat. And this is why we're going to continue to be successful. And that's what we're going to continue to do. Now, if you want to contribute to this show, you can donate right now to our Cash App, $MarquisWiley28, or you can go to our Zelle at wileyshow@gmail.com. We really need your support of this particular broadcast. Thank you all so very much. Thank you for the engagement and everything like that. Her YouTube checks will be collected again. Definitely going to happen. I want to thank all the new people, Latoya, all the new people, I believe, that came to the show, showing us great stuff. Also, I want to say shout out to Brian Banks, a beautiful guy. He have a beautiful book out called The Brian Banks, What Set Me Free. I'm reading that book. I'm on chapter 9. It's just amazing. If I'm stressed out about $5K on my credit card, I know she's stressed out on $4 million. And so we want to personally say thank you all so very much. This has been a good show. I'm about to go get my yoni stretch. Joking. I'm not about to go get my yoni stretch. Okay. Now, they said, we going to station head? Not going to go to station head. Okay. I'm focusing on YouTube. We got to get our numbers up. Okay. I'm focusing on YouTube. But we just thank you all for y'all amazing support. This has been such a good thing. Y'all have came through. Love y'all. All right. Okay. I got to get my yoni stretch. I'm joking. Okay. So that's what it is. And they just said, LOL, when you call people your competitors, and assume you compete with them. Everyone you talk about, you can't compete, and they're still doing better than you. Here we go again. Neighborhood Ninja, you can just kick yourself with knowledge. Because again, this is the Wiley Show. And you cannot get upset at me because I'm delivering great, authentic content. All right? You can't get mad that I'm growing. You can't get mad. You're still here. And it's one thing I can say If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you got to wake up and pay attention. All right? If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you got to wake up and pay attention. That's what you got to do. And so you can say whatever you want to say, but you've been watching us for years. Okay? You've been watching us for years. And we want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I want to say thank you to my executive producers in the building. We want to say thank you all to the executive producers in the building. Thank you for y'all amazing support. My executive producers are here. We will see y'all tomorrow, my executive producers. And I love it. Okay? Thank you. My executive producers have been here. Now, little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Okay? Thank you all. And if you was late, Wayne X, I'm so sorry you was late. But make sure you get here on time. All right? Tomorrow we'll be live with our members. We'll be live tomorrow with the executive producers. We ask y'all to be there at 12 p.m. East Coast time, 11 a.m. on Central. We ask y'all come through. I don't know what we going to talk about. Okay? They said, Wiley, these ads, because y'all ain't donating like that. Of course, you're going to see some ads. You're going to see way more than that. Because y'all don't donate like that. All right. You got to see. If you don't want to see no ads, contribute to the show more, and you won't see it. Until then, you got to see the ads. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. They said Tasha K daughter is enough. LOL, 5 minutes too much. I never see ads. Thank you all. They went, no, it's not offensive. Just pointing that out since you try the baby read. That's supposed to be offensive. Yes, I watch the show. I watch when it's good and I watch when it's bad, like today. Well, you're watching. Okay. All right. Now, do y'all get y'all notifications? Thank y'all so very much. Let me call Tasha K. Tasha K, you deserve everything that happened to you. Until you do right by Cardi, everything you think about is going to crumble. Your baby hair will continue to fall out as long as you're doing bad by Queen Cardi. She's better than Nicki. And we're going to keep y'all updated with that $4 million in counting that Tasha K got to pay. Y'all have a good one. Peace.